Welcome back, guys, to Steven's DIY Auto Review.
Alright guys, so today we're in a 2009 Mini Cooper Clubman 4-cylinder 1.6 liter. We got 140,076 miles on the clock, and today we're going to be doing all-around brake change. We have a brake light indicating it needs brakes, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're going to take off the wheel, but it has these aftermarket lug nuts. It takes a special key. Takes a special key from our special lug nut key set. Alright guys, so we got our caliper off. Like always, you have two bolts, fasteners holding it in, and they're going to be 13 millimeter. We have it safely anchored so we're not harming any brake lines or components, but this is what I want to show you. Hopefully, see that little thing sticking out right there? If it'll focus. So that's the wear pad indicator. That's what's giving us a brake light on our dashboard. So we see the driver side pad and the inside pad is really bad. So let's take them out. Wow, nothing left. Bare metal, really bad. Here's the inside of the rotor on the driver's side front. It's super scratched up. We're gonna need new rotors. Alright guys, so we jumped over here to the passenger side. We're gonna order a rotor for the driver's side because it's really bad. Customer approved it, so we moved over here to the passenger side, and as you can see, very close. It is bare metal. We have the other one. We have our retaining clips. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, push this piston back in, and get the driver's side rocking and rolling while we wait for the rotor. So we got the surface all cleaned up, and now we pushed in the piston, the caliper piston, with an old brake pad and our special compression tool here. Now we're gonna put the retaining clips on, lube it up, and put the brake pads in. Alright guys, so we got our brake pads lubed up, and they just pop right in. Alright guys, so now that we got our brake pads in, we're going to go ahead and put our caliper on. But before we do, it's important to note that on the outside, you want this smaller opening rather than that bigger opening, because that bigger opening is for the inside, for the brake pad wear sensor. We're going to check our guide bolts here. I already checked them, they're pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put this caliper back on and put the wheel back on. So our fastener here has Loctite on it, so we're going to make sure to put some Loctite back before we torque them to spec. Alright guys, now that we got our caliper back on, you want to make sure you can slide it a little bit like that, and we're good to go. So now we're going to go ahead and put the wheel back on. Okay, so we're going to take that 1, 2 caliper bracket bolts off so that we could pull our rotor off. Alright guys, so your caliper bracket bolts, there's 2 of them. They're going to be 16 millimeter. So we got them already cracked loose. Now we're going to take it apart. So once you get that Torx bit fastener out, the rotor comes right off. And look how chowed up that is. So we're gonna put the new one on. All right guys, so we got a shiny new one. We're gonna clean it off, clean off all the oil that's on there, pop this on and get it going. All right guys, so now that we got our rotor on and our caliper bracket, we're gonna go ahead and put the new brakes on, but I've already showed it to you on the passenger side, so I won't bore you with it again. All right guys, so we're on the rear driver's side, and it's the same thing. You're gonna have 1, 2 13mm bolts, fasteners holding in your caliper, and then it's all basically the same exact thing we just did in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably end it here because we're running out of battery and we're running out of time. I'm soaking wet from the rain and I'm ready to go in. Okay guys, so for your rear, your piston's gonna actually have to be turned in and not just pushed in. So you're gonna need your special tool. So we're gonna go ahead and push it in and then we'll bring you guys right back. All right guys, so we used our special tool here and got our piston pushed back in, turned back in. So now let's go ahead and put these brakes together. All right guys, so it's the same thing. The bigger opening here is gonna go on the inside and the smaller is gonna go on the outside. All right guys, so there you have it. That is how you change your front and rear brakes in a 2009 Mini Cooper Clubman. Bonus feature, a rotor change. So there you go guys. Hope you liked this video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys would like to be notified when I put out another video, make sure to hit that bell notification. And as always guys, please subscribe to my channel for informational videos and DIY projects. And until next time guys, have a good one.